Hey everyone, Kay here. Welcome back to Pretty No Girl TV. And today we're going to be talking about my favorite team, of course, the Florida State Seminoles. So, as you all know, the football season is upon us, and I just wanted to do this quick video because this is something that has been on my mind for obviously a long time. Florida State needs to do better. This is the make or break year. We're going into our 6th season with Mike Norvell at the helm. If you don't know, Michael Norvell is the head football coach of Florida State University. He came on in 2020. And since he's been here, it's been an up and down cluster F word. I have our record pulled up here for the last 10 years. As you can see, FSU football has been around for 72 years. So we are a blue blood program. I just want to get that straight because I'm always seeing like different fan bases try to bash FSU and say, oh, you guys aren't a blue blood. Blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? We are blue blood. We have 3 national championships. We have more national championships or tied with some of y'all faves. So please don't get me started. I'm not talking about Miami Hurricanes because I know you guys have a lot. You always remind us that you have a lot of championships, even though your last one was like, who knows when. Not in this decade. But yes, I am just so tired of that. Like, I think a lot of people just are upset because Florida State is one of the younger blue bloods and we were winning a lot, especially our conference for so long. And as I mentioned, we have 3 national titles when a lot of people haven't won a national title since like the 50s or what have you. So I just wanted to get that straight. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about current times. Okay, come in with your insults, with your digs, whatever you want to do on the program. I'm all for it. Like, it's totally justified, right? So, as you can see, over the past 10 years, our winning percentage has been not great. I think we have, 4 winning seasons? And just looking at 2020, specifically when Mike came on, that first year we won 3 games. All right, we'll give it to you. It's COVID. Second year, 5 games. All right, you're ramping up. You know, it's your first, you're here. We're trying to get some more talent on the team. But then, as you can see, we went into that 3rd year, and that's when we won 10 games. So, built upon that momentum, we won 13 games. That's when the biggest snub in college football history happened, when we won our conference with our 3rd string quarterback. JT went down, everything. So yeah, that's another video for another day. But then, as you can see, our 2024, 2025 have been a disaster, especially that 2024 season where we won 2 games with DJ Ugu. I can't even say his last name. I'm just gonna say DJ Ugly because his passes were ugly. His first step was ugly. He couldn't scramble. That was ugly. Like, everything he did was ugly. So this year is the 6th year of Mike Norvell's tenure. And as I mentioned before, like, this is the make or break year. I don't want to get into all the politics of like firing Mike Norvell, who's going to be our next head coach, because honestly, I don't keep up with that stuff. FSU needs to do better, not just for our program, but for just the overall optics and for college football, for what we have built. And when I say that, as you know, we have a rich history with Bobby Bowden. We have 3 national titles. We've been the king of the ACC for so long. And I think the most important thing is, like, we have our rivals. Like, we have Miami, we have Florida, and these programs around us their trajectory is going up and ours is going down. It's like, what? It's like, how are we all in the same state, within 2 to 4 hours of each other? And they could be doing so good and we're sucking. And our NIL is good. I feel like our NIL is very competitive. Again, I don't know the ins and outs, but it's like how aren't we able to recruit like these programs? Miami hasn't won nothing since 1992, 95, 99, I don't know, early 2000s. They've never won the ACC, but they continuously recruit well. So it's like, what are they selling these kids to get them to come there? And they haven't won anything. Normally you can sell kids like, oh, we're always in the ACC conference championship. We're always in the top 10 every year. Like Miami hasn't been that consistently. FSU has before, this whole little dumpster fire. But I'm just saying, and they've continued to build and get the pieces they've needed. Now, Florida, I'm not going to lie, I haven't really been following them too much. So I don't know. I know they did get a new coach. Of course, they're recruiting well. They're Florida. Like I said, we're the big three. So I feel like just the name, the brand recognition, like we're going to recruit well anyways, but it's just like, what is it that FSU doesn't have that can put it over the hump? And I don't want people to say like, oh, it's the coaching, because like I said, okay, Florida, like their coaching has been abysmal. Like they haven't won. I don't even know when the last time they've even won the SEC. So it's like, what? Same thing with Miami. Like these are two programs in Florida that have not won anything in the past 10 years, yet they're still recruiting better than us. And Florida State just needs to get it together, because we need to be good. College football for Florida, to keep our kids here in the state, we all have to be good, at the same time. I'm not saying we all have to be top 10, but we all have to consistently win. Like Miami's doing that now. They're getting into the habit of consistently winning. Like they've been on the upward spiral. We've been on the downward spiral. I feel like Florida's just like in the middle. They're lukewarm at this point, but still, it's better when we're all winning. These other schools, Big Ten, they're taking a lot of our kids here from Florida when those kids should be staying here and competing for UF, FSU, and Miami. So we have to do our part. Consistently winning 8 to 10 games each season. Consistently going to the ACC championship each season. And now that the playoff is what, I don't know, how many teams is it? I think they're expanding it again. But now that the playoff has been expanded, like we should be in the playoff every year, contending for a national championship, with the way everything has changed, with the transfer portal, with the playoff expansion. Like, it's just no excuse. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm not going to rat too much on FSU. Like I said, it's my alma mater. Huge fan, but I feel like that's where being a true fan, you have to be critical and you have to be open-minded and objective and say those things out loud and be able to see and open your eyes and be more than a fan to fully understand what is needed. And FSU has to pull their weight. We have to pull our weight. We have to do our part, and we have to get better. When FSU is better, the rivalries are better. Like, nobody wants to see a blowout game. No one wants to see a non-competitive game. Miami holds that advantage right now. I mean, it's only by 2 games, but, they're always going to brag about that. And I know last year the game was close, but it only came close, like, towards the end. It's not like FSU had, Miami on the ropes the whole time. Like, no, it only came at a certain time in the game where it looked as if FSU was going to come back. But Miami had the game in control the whole time. Like, there was never a doubt about it. Like, oh my gosh, we're about to win. Like, no. Like, Miami was, they probably were about, just tired and ready to go home. And, how you can just get lax as you go throughout a game, especially in the fourth quarter. But same thing with Florida. I know with rivalries, it's like you throw the record out the window. You're always going to play tough, and that's very true. But it doesn't just need to be thought of as, oh well, it's a rivalry, it's a game. So FSU, even if they only won 2 games and Miami has won 10, like, it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Like, when it comes to that game, I want FSU to be undefeated. I want Miami to be undefeated. Or if FSU did lose a game, I want it to be like a close game where they lost, or like last minute field goal or something. Same thing with Miami. It doesn't need to be, oh, well, just throw the records out the window. No, both teams need to be good when they play. Same thing with Florida. Same thing if Miami plays Florida. Like, we all need to be good when we play each other. It doesn't need to just be throwing out records and having that mindset. No, FSU needs to be good. FSU needs to wake up, get themselves together, and be competitive. Like, it's a lot at stake here. It's more than just bragging rights. It's just like getting back to that tradition, getting back to that time where the fans got excited for the season coming up. Like, I'm excited, but I think that's just because FSU is my alma mater, and I'm always excited about FSU. But am I really that excited? No, because I know we're not going to be good. I know we're not going to be Miami good. I know Miami was on the brink last year of winning a national title, and their fans have so much to look forward to. That's how I want to feel again as a fan. I want to look forward to the season saying, oh my goodness, yeah, we may have a tough game against Miami or Florida, but we got this in the bag. Like, I don't feel that way right now. FSU fans don't feel that way right now because we don't have anything that's there to feel that way. Like, the past 2 seasons have been really bad. So we need to do better. We need to get competitive. We need to have discipline. And we need to get back to our glory days. Because when the big 3 are better, college football is better. And it's better for all of our recruiting, keeping our talent in the state, and continuing to perform in those big moments. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. That's all I have for today, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.